Okay, the main item here. I cut open and definitely gonna have to do an edit here because I've got 4 million pieces of styrofoam. So let me clean this up. We'll peek at something that's in there. Get a bag so I don't have this stuff all over my porch. New power supply. Icom IC-7000. New box opening on this. And they gave me a free hat. I guess that's what you get when you spend money for a new radio. So let me pop open the power supply first and we'll take a look at that. So opening the box right away. Schematic. It's a good deal. I can dig this thing out. It's like, weighs like concrete blocks. So that's how it's packed. Styrofoam corners. Let me see if I can pop it out. I'm going to have to lift this out of here. Okay, so here's the new power supply I'll be using for the radio. I'm afraid to put it in the center of the table, so I got it in the corner here. I don't know how much this glass can handle. Here's a shot of the back. And power cord. I have a switcher inside that's 75 amps, but certain things just don't like it. So I'd rather go with this for the radio, and I don't have any problems. I don't have to worry about noise. Okay, Icom IC-7000. Let's pop this open and see what we got. Radio face. There's a radio in there. Nice thick manual. Power cord. It's beefy. Beefy. Microphone. This is the HM151. I'll take it out of the bag in a minute once I get everything out of here. Sorted adapters. Some fuses. Some tape there. Big piece of styrofoam sitting down in there. shot. Hold on. They give you a sticker you really can't leave on there, so we'll just peel right off. Let's put it on the radio and see what it looks like. Okay, so here's the power cord, double fused, each lead, 30 amp fuse, and the connector. I'd say it's about 9 foot long, is what they give you. Nice beefy cable. Now the radio didn't come with any ring terminals, but there's some here on the power supply, so I'm going to use those. Those came with the power supply. When I do connections, this is the type of crimper that I use. To those ones in the store that have all the wire strippers and everything in them. You need wire strippers, then get wire strippers. If you need snips, then get snips. It's the best route. But if you really want to get good connections, focus that. And it does a great job. I got some shrink wrap. We're going to slip right over the end here. Okay, if we look at the top of the radio, you can see there's a small fan there. I would say that's about CPU sized. I don't know what size that really is. Speaker, this is on the top side. Some ventilation here. Got some ventilation on the right side, and then double the amount on the left here. Our heat sink. And just so people know, I do have a 1000 watt dummy load hooked up to this. So if you see me key, which I probably will not key, but if I do, that's hooked to it. Need main power first. There you go. Now, I don't even know how to go through the menus in this yet, but we'll take a look at some of the controls here. Get the focus. Let's try to band it out here. I held it down. I'll go through all the menus and learn how to use it, and I'll do another video on it. So I'm sure. There's probably so many different menu options, it's not funny. Here's a tuner button. Preamp, attenuation, noise blanker, noise reduction, noise filter. That's the second antenna that's not on the dummy load. Sorry, picking up stuff there. TS, this should give us, yep, fine tuning there. If you hit it once, it's just like my R-75, and you start tuning there. You hit it again. See, on the R-75, you hit it again, you can tune by megahertz. So, hold this in. What else did I get there when I held it in? I was just telling you the mode's going on or off. So that's it. Here's the mic. Let's see if I can get a close shot here. Okay, so I got a little temporary setup here. I'm already on an external speaker because I listened to the other one for about 5 seconds and decided I didn't like that. So I did the 5-minute, let's, hit some buttons and see what we can figure out. If you look at the buttons, if it's blue, it means you hold it down and you can get your adjustment. So let's say noise blanker. If we just hit it, it'll toggle it on and off. If we hold it down, and we get to our adjustment screen and you can adjust it. So you can see it moving back and forth there. Then just hit the button again. We're back out to the main screen. Now there are several screens on the bottom here. This is your main one, S meter, ALC, SWR, temperature. If I hit this button over here, SWR meter. It's got a spectrum scope, but I noticed if you, like right now, it'll show you, it'd be good for surfing around, but once you find something, I notice it puts a little chop into the audio. So I don't know if it's just the settings I have, and then you can also change how wide it is with the span here. You hit F1. And then if you hold down like the speed menu, it gives you a whole nother list of items you can go through by hitting the buttons that are marked with the arrows. So you can do wide scope, you can do peak hold. Let's let this jump back out. It does have audio in its speech.
S plus 67.183 megahertz LSB.
So that's pretty cool. In the older radios, that was always an option you could add. Same thing with like noise reduction. If you hold it, gives you a level. I usually keep my other radio about 1. Okay, and here's some of the hold it in. This brings you into your menus. Here's one. Voice TX, where you can do your record, play it back. You hold it. You gotta figure out to get the menu now. There we go. Okay, so let's see. This scrolls way up. Oh, we turn this back up here. Over here on the side, I know you've probably noticed before when there's 4 settings. The top is, it's actually clicking like a detent. The next one down is like a really firm tune. The next one down is a little less, and then the bottom one's like freewheel. So let's see what we can find here.
Last couple of months came back on the net, been maritime overnet director and Mars Met director in the past and stuff, and just coming back. Kilo Whiskey 5 Tango Victor Charlie Mago.
I'll show you about the choppy. You hear that? As it's updating, it gets a little choppy. I don't really have much of an antenna on here now, so.
W5OU.
I'll tell you what, just sitting here receiving, this thing's warm. And the power supply is not warm. So it generates some heat just in the receive mode. The fan's not on yet. Shows the temperature low. Some easy power going on. JT65. I gotta switch this setting over here because it's just too. It's really touchy. This. See what this looks like on the scope. So that's a little general overview, and I wanted to mention on the back the 4 jacks, the mini phonos, weren't labeled, which I thought was kind of strange. So you gotta go look it up to see which one was the external speaker. Yeah, a little bit more. You hit this, push these in, passband tuning, turns on, you see the lights on, and now when I turn these, focused here. Now when you turn the knobs, it automatically pops that up and you got your tuning. You can notch them off to the side or whatever. You hit it again, it shuts it off. Then up top, you hit this. Shoot time menus. That's that. Hit again, jumps back out. Display. All sorts of stuff in here. If you hold that, you get something different. I'll be digging in these menus for weeks.